I order you to surrender G.I. Joe to me.
What'd you say? You're talking to me all wrong. It's the wrong tone. You do it again, I'll stab you in the face with a soldering iron.
You will do as I say, or I shall burn your nation to the ground.
Is that right?
What's up, everybody? And welcome back to another YoJoeJerk toy review. I'm your host, Frank Serpico, and today we'll be looking at the G.I. Joe Classified Wolf Spider Night Force. And let's take a look at this box. Over here we got Wolf Spider dangling from a helicopter. Got those pyramids again. Got more troops dropping out of a helicopter. Nice little portrait. Accessories. On this side of the box, an extended look at the artwork. 109. On this side of the box, artwork, number, QR code, bullshit. On the back of the package, we get a look at the character and all included accessories. Wolf Spider arm patch, flight helmet, battle stats, legal shit. On the bottom of the box, you get your legal mush and your barcode. All right, let's get this shit open. Let me grab Excalibur. Cut. Pop. All right, let me dust off that pull-out game. Oh, time for a quick look. Ooh, quick look. All right, Foot Locker time. Let's do this shit. G.I. Joe logo. Wolf Spider. All right, let's get this shit open. As usual, we'll pop that. Got the legal advice. Who gives a fuck? Eject City. Alright, spin-a-rooney time. Let me loosen this crap up. There's a lot of crap in here to loosen up. Alright, let's tear that. Gonna go for the dump. Oh, I caught all that shit. We'll see you at the table. And let's take a look at this figure. Now the head sculpt looks good. It totally reminds me of somebody else named Kamakura. I think this is completely Kamakura's head. And in fact, it is 100% Kamakura's head. That's some lazy ass reuse for somebody who's supposed to be a new G.I. Joe character. Couldn't give him an original head sculpt. That's real nice. The paint application does look really good. The eyes are spot on. I can kind of see his eyebrows in there. That's nice. The paint doesn't jump out of the mask, so I like that as well. So down at the boots, we get nice detail and all that jazz, cast in a black plastic, nice and sharp. The legs are reused, but they look good. They got these nice black and gray knee pads. Up here at the holsters, these are not new at all. They're the matching set, come from the Cobra Island beachhead. So there you go, just some more reuse. Nothing really changed. They just flipped this thing upside down to try and trick you and make you think it's something different. Again, on the holster, just the same shit. It's a nice sculpt, don't get me wrong, but if you're gonna reuse, don't use the set. Break it up, use somebody else's. The waist, we don't get anything but a diaper, and that's completely good, because up at the chest, we also have reuse again. So again, same overlay, and we're not even getting a new overlay for supposed new character. I wouldn't even care if they just said he was a troop builder. So anyway, we get the nice greens, blacks. I like the use of the yellow paint in the front. Arms are on a butterfly joint. I'm having no problems with it. I'm not sure whose arms he's got here because of these elbow pads here. Painted in a nice green. That's kind of a surprise. Same thing on the left arm. Up on the left shoulder, we get that wolf spider symbol. I like that. The moon and the gross spider in there. That's not even shaped like a wolf spider. Down at the wrist, we get that yellow again. I really like that. Same thing on the left. All in all, I don't mind it. It all works together, but this guy is just the laziest put together figure so far. And we're gonna look at his loadout. It's the same loadout that came with Lieutenant
Matt Damon.
So let's start. We'll take a look at the shotgun. And it's the same one that comes with Lieutenant Falcon with a little bit of green paint on there. I actually like that they painted the slugs up there. Same thing on this side. Looks good. Weapon actually looks kind of straight. Port on the end for you know who. And they port in just fine. And deliver. This also folds down and then folds out and falls off just like the Falcon one. Next up, he comes with the tiny little knife, and they actually painted the blade silver. We've seen this knife a few times. This came with Falcon as well. Looks good. This was a pleasant surprise. He comes with this little tiny rope that I'm never gonna undo, and in fact, I'm just gonna probably put it away in the box because he has no place to store it. Here we have the backpack, and this is Falcon's backpack, just painted up a lot different. I actually like this. We've got the little radio device with the antenna right here. I like that. Down the side, double canteen. Nice paint on the canteens and the rope. Pockets on the side. Can't ask for more. Next up, he comes with this crazy faceplate. And I don't know what this is for, but it looks really cool. Kind of looks like some crazy gas mask that you can see in the dark out of. But all in all, very cool, and it's gonna make this plain Jane figure upgraded big time. And just a closer look there on the side, I really like this. Alright, and last up, we have this crazy, like, flight helmet with night vision goggles on the end. I really like that. We got this nice yellow paint along the top. The earphones with the mic down there. That's detailed really good. Here on the back, you can see all the electronics that lead to the top of the helmet. On this side, just more wires that lead to the night vision and another part of the headphone. And the night vision goggles look terrific, and they're on a hinge where they could pop up. And you can pop them off if you want and turn them around so you can get glowy night vision paint on the outside as well while they're sitting up. I kind of like that. Alright, let's get the accessories on this guy, and let's put on that crazy face mask first. And here we go. That just slides over and fits on really well, and now I like this. This looks different. It's not just Kamakora's head slapped on a Night Force version of Beachhead, so now I'm a lot more happy about this. Strap looks good, covers the face really well all the way around to the back. Techno babble there. Alright, next up we're gonna take a look at this helmet, and we're gonna pop his head off to get the helmet on. So you wanna take your helmet and just slide it in there, because if you try to do this any other way than this, you're gonna break the chin strap. Push the chin strap up. Alright, now you got all that together. You just grab the head and throw it back on there. And even that livens it up. He looks so good now. I really like that. The goggles, we can just turn them around, put them down, and now that just looks so good. Helmet matches the vest. Like, this goes along with Night Force really well. I like the helmet match and the rest of the colors. Looks really good. This folds up, has no problem whatsoever. Now, I'm sure you could put this secondary mask on and put the helmet on as well. I just don't know how that's gonna work out. Oh, and it can be done, and it looks fucking insane. I really like that. This is really cool. Now he looks really distinct, or with just the variations of this mask, this helmet, and the other head, you have a pretty good troop builder, all things considered, for Night Force. Alright, let's get that backpack on him, and that's making me happier. With the colors all matching, it's really starting to make it come into its own, so I'm not so sour about this one. Here he is with his knife, fits in his hands, I have no problems with it. Ports into the backpack, no problem, boop. And here he is with the shotgun, fits in his hands, no problem. And altogether, he looks like a good trooper. Also, I forgot, because this thing sucks so fucking bad, he comes with one of the original blasters with no port for blast effects. They need to retire these things, I hate them. Does port into the holster, no problem. Boop. So all in all, not a terrible figure. I thought I was gonna hate him a lot more than I do. So at the end of the day, and my final thoughts on this figure are, he is way too much fucking reuse. I'm glad he's got this new helmet and faceplate to cover it up. The paint does a good job of hiding it, but if you have Cobra Island Beachhead, this really does stick out really bad. As far as him being a new character in G.I. Joe and the classified team made him up, you fucking fucking failed. You should have given him an original head sculpt and done a lot better than just slapping together every fucking reuse part you got. That really does say something about how much you care. But as a troop builder, I don't mind him at all. I think he'll look pretty sweet hanging off the dragonfly. And that's all I got this time, people. I'd like to thank you for stopping by, and I'll catch you on the next review.
What are you doing? The video's over. Like, share, and subscribe.